power. Power. Comrades, power. Power. County Government Workers Union, power. Power. We are the strongest union in Kenya. Yes. Comrades, power. Power. So we, County Government Workers Union, have come here today. We had come for an NDC, or a National Delegates Conference, which had 3 agendas. The first agenda was the election of the National Delegates officials. Those were including the General Secretary, the Deputy General Secretary, treasurers, assistant treasurers, women leaders, youth leaders, and people living with disability. The other one was the position for the Governing Council. As per the Constitution of the Union, our members were supposed to elect 2 members from each region, one or a male and a female candidate who are supposed to represent them in their Governing Council. But today, we want to thank God for giving us victory. Comrades, power! Power! God has given us victory because we are trying to unchain ourselves from a dictatorship. We have said, no democracy, no democracy,
no election.
So we are very glad. We have here over 150 delegates represented from all corners. From Nyanza, we have Kisumu County, we have Migori County, from Homa Bay, and all the counties in Nyanza, including Nyamira and Kisii. We also have Nairobi branch officials who are here. We have 10 delegates. We have all the way from Turkana, Lamu, Kwale, in all the 47 branches, and 2 executives. And we have come here in solidarity to thank God, first of all, for giving us victory. Secondly, we want to thank the courts for redeeming our union. Comrades, power. Power. We want to thank the judiciary for standing firmly behind the workers of County Government Workers Union and redeeming them by giving them back the power to choose their own leaders. We said it is an end of an era, an end of dictatorship. We cannot have a union that is colonized, actually, or ruled by a person who does not want to subject himself to an election. So today we want to thank the delegates who stood firmly. Despite being asked to report to the voting station at 3 a.m., they chose to be present to say we cannot go through an election in the darkness. We are here to fight for the rights of the workers. For the last 15 years, from 2012 or thereabout, the last person who gave our workers a functional CBA is the late Munyao, who was a general secretary. May his soul rest in peace. Comrades, power. Power. You can imagine a child who was born 15 years ago is now in junior secondary or senior secondary, isn't it? Yes. And imagine you are raising that child using the same amount of salary that you used to earn 12 or 15 years ago. So we have said that is the end of any form of injustices meted on us. Any injustice on one of us is injustice to the rest of us. Yes. Comrades, power. Power. And we want to put it very clearly. We are elected members of the branches. And today we are convened here to do a national election. It was a scam. We found that there was already a lineup. Delegates had been called. We have several aspirants. Here we have an aspirant of general chairman. We have Deputy General Secretary. We have women leader here. We have several youth leaders. We have even an organizing secretary from Kilifi, who was even denied to be in the ballot. We have said no election without democracy. We are a democratic country. We appreciate the various articles of the Constitution that gives us that chance to redeem the leadership of our union and give it back to the members. So with those few remarks, we have said that we have won through a certificate of urgency that was given to us by the High Court in Machakos. We really want to thank. We have an efficient judiciary, whom after we went to plead our cause, they heard us and they stopped the elections. We also want to thank the security team in Nakuru, who acted very swiftly. Despite their serving of the court order, they wanted to proceed with the elections using goons. But we want to thank you, members. Thank you for standing for your rights. Comrades, power. Power. Comrades, power. Power. And we want to thank also every delegate who sacrificed. As you see them here, they have not been paid their allowances. The ones that have also been chosen from the branches have not received their certificates. So, as we went for the elections, there was nothing that we could use to identify legitimate voters because they did not have certificates of nomination. So we agreed that this was a scam, and we demand for accountability of the General Secretary who is currently present, and demand that he needs to even refund us the money used to organize a scam election, because that money belongs to our members. Comrades, power! Power! And because Ramadan starts in a few days, and we've been asked by the courts to come back on 19th, we will be praying that the courts allow our brothers, our Muslim brothers and sisters, to finish their holy month of Ramadan. And we come back to convene another national delegates conference so that we can do elections. For us also, the Catholics, we are going into our special period of Lent from 18th, that is on Wednesday. We request also that we be given time for us to go through our religious period of Lent as we pray God to redeem this union. Comrades, power! Power! Comrades, power! Power! Veska Kangogo, an aspirant for General Secretary, Kenya County Government Workers Union.
I'm Joseph Okole from Busia. I'm the chairman Busia County Government Workers Union. I've been in NEC for the last 15 years. I've been in the union for the last 30 years. The elections that had been called for the national elections, I believe it was not elections. It was like a scam. It's like a scam, and it was like to rubber stamp the already decided decision. What we will plead and what we will ask the government and even the courts is to create an enabling environment that is going to have a free and fair elections. Because this is a situation whereby you will get that the General Secretary is the referee, the General Secretary is the captain, the General Secretary is himself a player, and the General Secretary is everything. So in such a situation, you don't expect to have a free and fair elections. So where does the law come in? Because if that's the constitution we are using to suppress democracy in workers' rights, then it beats the logic. So we will really plead that let the law be done and let it be followed to see into it that the workers are given back their rights to make a decision within their workplace.